Ace back with another customized video, and this time it's finally this guy, Master Grade Blitz Gundam. Now this guy was fun to paint because the way they've done it, you've already got all the little pieces that you can go ahead and paint in different colors, and you don't have to do too much masking and get all the details out and all that sort of stuff. And because he's simply black, there's too many black parts, so you're not going to have to worry about too much lining and all these kind of details. You know, it's just the lining that you do end up doing would be, for example, on the yellow parts, the purple parts, the red parts. All the black parts, you don't have to do anything because what's the point? Unless you know how to do it in different colors, and if you do, please let me know. But this guy was actually fun to do. It's pretty easy to paint. There's a lot of details that just come out just by itself, so you don't really end up having to doing anything, and you end up putting a few colors, a few stickers and decals on there, and this guy looks really good. I've pretty much followed the same guideline in terms of the color scheme. I haven't changed it because I actually do really love this color scheme. It's so different than anything else I have. And so I pretty much stuck to the same color scheme. The biggest differences were that instead of the yellow, I've used golden, and instead of the grayish machine gray inner skeleton, I've given it as pure silver or aluminum background. So I think that color scheme actually, you know, it pops out. It makes the black and the red pop out a lot more. That's my opinion anyway. So here we go. Here we have Master Grade Blitz Gundam in all his glory. I think actually he looks absolutely fantastic. There's nothing I would change about this guy. There are a couple of small additions that the Bandai has given you, which I personally don't like that much, and I'm actually thinking, I've put him on here so you can see what it looks like, but I may end up just taking it off because I think it just looks a little tatty. It doesn't look all that good. I still need to do a little bit more work on this guy in terms of touching him up, a couple more lining, a little more details coming out, but all in all, this guy's pretty much done. Basically what I've done is gone in there, it's pretty much the same color scheme, the inner skeleton parts are all now silver, all the yellow is now gold, and the rest is pretty much the same. Once that was done, I went in there, gave him some details, put on all the details out, and obviously gave him all the stickers and decals that came with this guy. So everything, it looks really good. Again, even with the shield itself, I was actually a little bit worried because there's a lot of decals, if I can show you here, that are gray. You know, and a lot of them were supposed to be out on the black parts. So I was thinking, okay, how's this going to work? It's not really going to come out. It's not going to show. But, you know, it's okay. It's not bad. It does end up showing pretty well. And it's a little bit more, how should I say this? Demure? Is that the word? It's not as outgoing as, for example, if everything was in white. So you do get a lot of gray pieces with the decals and the stickers, and it actually looks pretty good. I'm very happy with the way that it looks in the end. What I don't like about this guy, they are basically these stickers. So if you look on the shoulders, for example, you've got the PS4. I don't know what that's all about. It may be the PlayStation 4. I could be wrong. Please correct me if you know what it is, but you know, it's these stickers that are come out here. They're not decals, they're stickers, and you get them over there. You get them also over here on this side, on the leg, and on the back side of the shoulder, and you know, there's like basically 3 or 4 places you put them on, and that's the only bad point. I think it does not look good at all. So I'm probably going to stick to just the decals and the smaller stickers that are going around everywhere. But these big ones, the PS4 ones, I am going to take off. Otherwise, everything else is fantastic. Absolutely great. It looks smashing, really. Right, so basically for the actual paint aspect of this, I haven't used that many colors. You don't need to. The most common one was obviously this guy. It's a black. And for this, I used the Krylon's Brush Metallic. This is a really great color. It's kind of like... it's in the middle of being flat and gloss, if that kind of makes sense. It's mainly matte with a little bit of shine on it. So it's really nice the way it comes out, you know. It's halfway. It's not as shiny as gloss, but it's not dull as flat. So it's a very nice mix. I actually highly advise anyone working on painting, try this one out. This is actually a very nice color. And apart from the black, then for all the red pieces, went in there with Ace's Burgundy. Very nice. Gives it a nice dark color rather than your normal banner red, for example. For all the golden pieces, which not that many anyway, but I used Ace's Metallic Gold Spray Paint. For the inner skeleton, I haven't used silver. I've used this guy, which is chrome aluminium. Again, this is absolutely fantastic. You don't need to put that much on. And if I can show you guys, the actual finishing is really nice. It's very aluminium, it's very metallic, it looks fantastic, it shines. It's really good. Honestly, it's really good. It's great for an inner skeleton, and it pops the paint out. Whatever your black pieces are, your red pieces, it pops them out. It's really, really good. Then there's a couple of white pieces, like for example on the shield. You've got it over there, and then you've got it there for the spears as well. So again, there's not that much white in there, but I still wanted to use something good. And for these spears, for example, just go put a couple of decals on, do some lining, and you don't need to do anything else. This guy looks fine, perfectly fine without it. And for the white, I ended up using this guy, which is basically your generic spray paint. It costs less than $1, but the finishing is really good. It's a very good spray paint. And once all of that is done, then you have to use this, which is basically the clear gloss. And that's going to protect your paint, that's going to protect your decals, your stickers, all of that kind of stuff, just to make sure that, you know, this guy is still standing and looking good in the long run. Alright guys, this is Ace. I hope you've enjoyed Blitz Gundam and the way he's turned out. I personally do. Let me know your comments, let me know your thoughts. Always good to hear from you guys. And I will see you guys at the next review.